Michelle Dunstan, otherwise known as MD Jazz Fit on Facebook and Instagram. So here's the recipe for the creamy tomato soup that's vegan. The original recipe had heavy cream. That is not something I cook with, so I don't think I've ever bought it in my life. Actually, you could make this recipe raw if you have a Vitamix. But I decided I wanted to saute the onions and garlic just to bring out the sweetness, to counteract the acid in the tomatoes. Now, my garlic and onions, you can see they got a little brown, and I'm okay with that. It just means it got a little caramelization on it, which is fine. I'm actually going to put everything in the blender and I'll blend it up till it gets warm. So let me tell you what I have. I have 2 cans. Of course, you could use fresh tomatoes. This is not the season for tomatoes, so I'm using canned. I am using 2 cans, 28 ounces each, of organic diced tomatoes. You could use crushed. The key is 28 ounces. As you will see, I will have quite a bit of soup here. I will be sharing. So there's my tomatoes, my canned tomatoes. Now I'm going to take and just put the garlic and onions that I've sauteed in there. It was about, I would say, about 1 medium onion. My onions were super small, so I used 2 onions. I think it would equal 1 medium. And then I used 5 cloves of garlic. 1 was kind of big, 2 were medium sized, 2 were kind of small. I think the original recipe I looked at said use like 3 or 4. I tend to go overboard on garlic. Whatever it says, I add more. I have my seasoning, and salt and pepper is to taste. I'm just going to do 3 of those. I'm just going to do turns of the salt pepper shaker, and the same with pepper. Just a little of that one. I have this pepper that I like to use. It's called purely pepper. And then I will have a 1/4 cup of my coconut cream. And I'm just going to measure that out here. And it is quite thick. And I just put this in the refrigerator so that it would solidify. So if you don't have coconut cream, they do sell coconut cream like at Trader Joe's. But if they don't have that, that's how you get your cream. Okay, we'll say that's it. And all I'm going to do now is blend this up. And if you don't have a Vitamix, of course you can go ahead and cook this on the stove top. It's going to be noisy. Okay, it's hot, so I'm going to give it a taste. Oh my goodness, it smells amazing. That's the first time I opened it, I didn't get that smell. Delicious. I might have put a little bit too much spice, but it works for me. And I hope you enjoy. And if you make it, post a picture here and tag me in it. Have a good evening.